name is Trina Pratt. I am also known as Dr. P, and I am the owner and founder of Little Chengers. Little Chengers is an organic baby food company. It was started after I had my son, and I would go to the grocery stores and I would buy food for my son. And when I would come back home and I would feed it to him, he didn't really like it. As I researched foods, I started realizing that there was a lot of preservatives within the foods, and I didn't want my son to have that. So I wanted my son to have superfoods, things that would help him with his growth and his development. And I started looking at the properties in the food. Things that's going to help him with his brain and his digestive system and his heart. So I wanted to make sure that I had foods that had no preservatives in it. I didn't want to add anything extra towards the food that was not going to be beneficial for my son. My son had bad sinuses, so I started realizing that this was going to help his circulatory system. Cinnamon was helping with his digestive system, and he was not eating food that was coming from the shelf. And looking at the competitors and then looking at the organic food was better for my son. That was what led me to the kitchen. And as my son and I was in the kitchen, we started cooking, we started turning on the music, and we started having a good time. I was not one to cook in the kitchen before now. I was the type that I would just go and put stuff into the microwave and have a dinner. But when it came to my son's health, I took more time, did the research, and I started cooking and finding out that, hey, these were things that were beneficial for my son. These superfoods was actually creating a super kid. So in doing so, Little Changers was formed. To the mom out there that's wondering about why they should try Little Changers, I'm a mom myself. I became a doctor by looking more into foods, looking more into human movement in order to create a super kid. So I also wanted to make sure that the food was gluten-free, that my son was getting everything that he needed, and to make sure that other kids was doing that as well. With my background in child development and also in community youth sports and kinesiology, I did all that research, not just for my child, but also to make sure that we create super kids. I wanted to make sure that other moms did not have to worry about preservatives, mercury, and lead, and recent studies that have showed that food on the shelf has been bad for children. Instead, you're getting a fresh product with no preservatives, organic foods that are blended just right. Those superfoods will create our super kids.